easiest question I have for you. How are you feeling?
Feel great, man. Honestly, the best camp I ever had is leading up to this January 29th fight.
Okay, okay. And so are you still at Sanford MMA?
Yeah, I'm over here in California or Florida, Southern Florida, at Sanford.
Okay, okay, great. And what made it the best? I mean, just the time off or just who you trained with? What made it really good for you this time out?
Just the information, that I've been learning since my last fight, the things I put my body through um, since my last fight. Um, the coaching and the atmosphere here is really, really different from what I'm used to. I've never been in a gym where there's 30 to 50 guys any given day. So to be able to build off of guys like we have here at the gym is just really making my game, sharp and crisp.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, now I know your last fight didn't end well, and it was kind of a split decision, and still the guy didn't make weight and all. What have you been doing? I mean, I assume you're chomping at the bit to get in, but that happened last spring. What have you been doing to kind of mentally sharpen yourself for your next fight? I mean, it seemed like a long time off.
You know, um, just a lot of, like you said, a lot of mental preparation. Sometimes it's not even about physicality. It's about the psychological part. So really, I just been keeping my mind sharp. Um, Making sure when the time comes, people see the best Darrion Caldwell that they've seen. Um, and not only that, just having coaches like Greg Jones, Henry Hooft, having these guys, as leaders, um, it really just. I mean, you got no almost you almost got no choice but to get better, because they lead with at such a high level. It's either catch up or you get left. And I'm not a guy who you know is gonna sit around while everyone is adapting and not adapt. And so my goal is to catch the train while it's going.
Gotcha. Now, you've been. This is your next fight. Next week is at bantamweight, but you also were in the featherweight Grand Prix. What are your strategies for going forward? Are you going to be concentrating on the bantamweight division, or are you going to mix and mingle with the featherweights?
It's whatever Bellator sees for me. Um, I think they know that I can mix it up with the best bantamweights in the world, the best featherweights in the world. So, and I got the utmost um, trust in them. I mean, I've been with them with Bellator since the beginning of my career, um, and so they've always found good fights for me. Put me in a position to advance. And not plateau and not stay where I'm at. So I can imagine, this fight just continue to move me up.
Now, does the 10 pounds affect you in any way as far as training camp goes? Is it a hard cut when you're cutting on 10 pounds, or does it really affect you at all as far as featherweight versus bantamweight?
Well, I mean, it just depends how you do it. If you do it the wrong way, it could affect me. It could affect me at 145 if I'm not doing it the right way. So, proper nutrition and recovery, and on top of the training is important.
Gotcha, gotcha. So no burgers in between if you're trying to trying to squeeze it in. I got burgers
Uh,
afterward.
yeah, exactly. Though the discipline got to be different at 35 as opposed to 45.
Gotcha. I gotcha. So now let's talk about your upcoming fight on January 29th in Phoenix. Enrique Barzola. Now, this guy is coming over from the UFC. What do you know about him?
Um, I know he used to train here in Southern Florida. He's out in AKA now, you know. So he's done a good traveling for his career. So he takes it serious. I can imagine him coming in thinking, he's an ex-UFC guy, and he's coming to Bellator to, show who he is, but, it's not about him, it's about me advancing one step closer to my title, and getting that strap around my waist, and that's all it is. January 29th, I'm gonna put that boy down, and I mean, it's just another guy on the plate.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Now, is there any animosity between Bellator guys and guys coming over from UFC? Is there any sort of thing where the UFC guys think it's different over at Bellator, or do you just put them in front of me? I don't care.
Yeah, I really don't care. Honestly, I'm sure guys in the UFC feel like they are the best league, and you come over here and we can prove to you that we're the best league, So it is what it is. Everybody's gonna think their section the best,
Okay, gotcha. Now, okay, so 2022, what are your plans? I mean, I assume you're hoping to get more active this year. The pandemic and everything has kept everybody down, but what are you looking for, after this win and the backflip in the cage? What are you looking for for 2022?
Let's put together some more wins, springtime's coming up and the summertime's coming up, and I will be ready. If somebody falls out of that Grand Prix tournament, I step in, I'm gonna just get back to the drawing board after this fight so I can stay ready, if that phone call gets made, I'll be there to pick it up.
Awesome, Darrion. Well, hey, good luck next week, January 29th, Bellator 273. You got Enrique Barzola. You're featured on the prelims. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
All right, have a good one. Appreciate it.
All right. Good evening.
Bye-bye.